What's up guys, this is Venom. Today I'll be playing on Minecraft and I'm going to be showing you some tips and how to build a modern house. So some tips of how to build a modern house. So normally you would get a dark color, like I'm gonna use concrete. I'm gonna use grey concrete and white concrete. You can also use black instead of grey, doesn't matter that much. And you can also use glass, either dark or white, it doesn't really matter. You also may need lime terracotta and green terracotta, but that and a dark oak door. But I think that may be it, maybe some slabs, I'll see. So quite a lot of YouTubers have said this, that it's quite a big tip, and it's to use the dark concrete or the dark block as like your main structure. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So if I build this up, so it can be in any shape really. You don't have to just have one structure, you can have quite a few structures, main structures. That's gonna be one of them, I think. I'm gonna build another one here, and for the moment I will just make it like blocks, big blocks. You don't really need to worry about windows at the moment because we can just add them in later. Oh, and I nearly forgot, you're also gonna need dark oak planks or spruce. I nearly forgot that. Anyway, you can make this as high as you want, preferably so you can get in it, because it's gonna be a room. So I'm gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it too high. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna make it 4 blocks high. You can copy me if you want, doesn't really matter. These are just tips. There's quite a few tips. I would say there's around 4, 5, doesn't really matter. But these are the most important steps. So if I put this over, you can also use what's it called? Stairs, quartz stairs preferably. I'm not sure. No, I don't like this. You can always change it. Like sometimes it might not look right, which is quite usual for Minecraft. So I'm just going to make this a bit higher because it doesn't look high enough. Oh. I'm gonna make it too high. Now we can build the roof. Let's see how this looks. First. That looks better. I prefer that quite a bit. So yeah, tip 1, dark color structures, like main structures. Dark colors as main structures. So that's your step 1. Let's just, I think that'll do us for now. Step 2 is to actually fill in the places, join the structures by white, like light colors. Like I'm using a technique where it's just like this at the moment. And if you notice, it's sort of in an L shape. If you fly up, sort of, anyway. So it can be any shape you want the house. It can be as complicated as it really wants, because modern houses they're simple, but the shape isn't always. Shape's quite simple, like squares and rectangles, but they're all stacked up on top of each other. So first we gotta make a structure here. I'm gonna do is sorry, can't do that yet. I'm gonna build the roof here. So yeah, step 2 is like next structures, the structures joining the dark layers together by light colors. So like, as you can see, it doesn't look too great at the moment, but it will. So that's what I'm going to talk about next. Oh wait, actually I've changed my mind. I'm going to add something else. I'm going to add this here. Anyway, as you can see, it doesn't look too great, and that's because, well, it's not finished. And what we gotta do is add extra details. So there's usually only windows in the white, but they can be in the black as well, just not as much. But the next one is to use white concrete. I think that'll look a bit better. Just like that. So we're just focusing on the front at the moment. We can do the back later. But the next step is dark oak planks. Dark oak planks you don't use that much, but I'm gonna use it for a garage, I think. Sorry about all that noise in the background. So yeah, you build a garage, preferably out of something, a dark wood or something like that. Yeah, you can do is you can get each wire and do that. It kind of adds some effect to it. Anyway, next step is details. So what you could do is, I'm thinking some sort of balcony here, which there's quite a lot of space on top here. So I was thinking maybe here, and you can add a door wherever you want. I'm gonna add it here and just put a block around there. I think that looks pretty nice. Pretty sure you'll agree. It does look quite nice. Anyway, so details also, what do you call it? I've forgotten my words now. Also includes, there you go, windows. So I'm gonna build some windows. Okay, you can now go around and do what you did on the front. So like, if the white and rack join together, just do that. I think it looks a bit better, personally. I think I'm gonna add some glass here as well. Keep thinking this is glass blocks. It's also better to use glass panes instead of glass blocks, because they look a bit better with these type of builds. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do something like this. See how this looks. If it doesn't even out properly, just make it look good, like put another layer here instead. Don't try and make it don't try and do full window here and then these are all one, so it doesn't really look as good, but it's your choice. So it's starting to look a bit better. Now what I would recommend is, I know I said don't add much glass to the black areas, but what you can do, I guess, is add some glass here, make it look a bit nicer. Or you can add it to the sides, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. What I could do is which looks quite good. Yep, that looks nice. So yeah, you just gotta keep putting in details, make it look nice. No, so I was thinking about something, but it doesn't really work. don't have to use the slabs, but I'm gonna see what this looks like. But I'm guessing it doesn't look that good. No. Okay, I wouldn't recommend using slabs because the color or stairs, quartz stairs, because the color literally doesn't go with the concrete. It looks very different. So yeah, don't really try that. Also, you can put some windows in here, even though I said probably not to put windows in the dark areas, but if you think the dark areas look a bit plain, you can do that. So I think that looks very good. And I'm making a part 2, I think, of the inside. But yeah, I think that looks very good. So it evens up, which is good. So does that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be making a part 2 very soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.